The Salem Witch Trials began in 1692, when the ordained minister of Salem, Samuel Parris's daughter and niece began experiencing fits that included throwing things, vomiting, and contorting into strange positions. After calling a doctor to the house, they were diagnosed as under the influence of bewitchment, and the girls claimed that the Parris' slave Tituba, a beggar woman named Sarah Good, and the elderly Sarah Osborne were responsible. Good and Osborne denied the accusations, however Tituba claimed that she was in fact a witch. Of course, being a slave, there is a non-zero chance that she was simply forced to confess. Given the confession, Tituba was tried in the newly established court of Oyer and Terminer, created by the Mathers, a father and son who were both high-ranking members in the Puritan Church. The first woman convicted of witchcraft in the court was Bridget Bishop, who was promptly hung for her crimes, and in the months following, 3 more mass hangings were held, and 1 man was tortured to death by pressing. Giles Corey, the victim of the pressing, refused to make a statement regarding his status as a witch, and, despite being given 3 chances to confess, only ever said, "More weight." The court of Oyer and Terminer was dissolved in October of 1692, when one of the aforementioned Mathers was accused of witchcraft. After the dissolution of the court, a new court, the Court of Judicature, was established. Notably, this court didn't allow for spectral evidence, a major part of all prosecution's arguments in the prior court. In May of the following year, all accused witches were pardoned, ending the Salem witch trials with over 200 accusations, 30 convictions, and 20 executions. Following the pardon, many responsible for accusations and convictions apologized, though this did little to change what had happened. Despite being a relatively short period of time in American history, it is important when learning about how mass hysteria spreads. Furthermore, when comparing it to the more modern satanic panic, we are able to see just how much fear and hearsay rule our lives and decision-making, no matter how much we learn. For a more in-depth and complete coverage of the Salem witch trials, the satanic panic, and Satanism as a religion, please consider watching my recently released video, The Most Misunderstood Religion.